narcissist is addicted to porn. All right, let's get into a serious topic that needs to be discussed. So, your narcissist that you used to be with, or the narcissist that you are currently with, is addicted to porn. I want to be the first one to tell you this, ladies. And we're being serious here. We are trying to grow together. Alright? Males and females. Alright? If he is watching pornography, he is not interested in you. Okay? Alright, let's say it again in a different way so you know that I'm being very serious and I'm not clowning. The fact that he is paying attention to a computer screen or a tablet, in my case, or a cell phone when I didn't have a tablet. The fact that he is doing this, it should give you fair warning signs that the attractiveness level has diminished. My dear friends, technology has been implemented in pretty much all of us. And those of us who have, I call it a disorder. The disorder of not being comfortable in hanging around so many people. A lot of us have this. I mean, yes, it'd be fun if I did hang around people, but I get kind of weirded out as though like my stuff is going to be missing or something like that. That's why I don't have anyone up in my house. The problem is this. Pay attention. Us males, please listen. We have a high SEX drive. My SEX drive is ridiculous, okay? I could do it about 8 times a day. You don't understand. It is very high. And we cannot put that burden onto you as a female, all right? I know that some of you do have high sex drives, meaning females, but many don't. The relationships that I've been in, sex has been held as ransom, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say no narcissists all narcissists have a high sex drive or whatever. I definitely don't think that's true. It's not true because I consider myself a non-narcissist, someone who likes to help and help people grow. But at the same time, I know what I have within me, the super high sex drive of a freaking animal. And there's no way that I can convince a female more than enough to partake in these activities. You'll be seeing a future video of why I understand why females don't like having sexual activities often. I kind of understand it because it's an orifice that is being penetrated. And I'm sure that it can't feel all that comfortable. So, whatever. Point being, you're not like us females. You're not. The ones who do like to do the sexual activities a lot, they're what we call freaks. And most of you guys are not. Males don't have the same type of thinking as you. We're not docile creatures being aware all the time or just not thinking about the next activity or just content. Like us males, when we are alone at these times, we have to find things to do in order to not watch the porno or to not think about that, because it is part of us. All right, it's part of our DNA to procreate. And now that today in day and age it is abolished, or the female mind of that is wrong takes over, you'll find that a lot of females don't understand why he chose porn over our relationship. The porno is so satisfying. I don't know how to really tell you, ladies, but it will be even more in our future. I'm sorry, but you don't want to do the things that we have seen or thought of. You don't. Most of you guys don't. I'm not talking about the relationships who are freaky, who are amazing. They got it together. That's cool. That's you. But you have to understand that we are most men, all right, if they have experienced anything of this life, especially in the United States, we have high expectations, all right? But we know, or we have been bred to learn not to put those expectations onto you. And so therefore, instead of putting those crucial, nasty, sickening, repulsive things onto you, we just simply go in our room or wherever we want to and just handle it. You'll see a bright aura all on our faces afterwards. The last thing, it may come as a surprise to you. All right. Now, I've kind of already accomplished what I wanted to in life. Not everything, but one of the parts was to have a kid. You know, once I did that, I said, okay, now let's assess this life situation. Here we have millions of people who are going into debt just because they jumped into a relationship. Right? And we have millions of people who are messed up because they don't have anything after the relationship. And we have millions of people who are in a relationship, but I'm seeing all the shit they have to go through. So what I did was I kind of jumped the bridge, okay? And what I did was, after my last relationship, I said, okay, no more of this, especially when this female that I had ran across, she says, I'm not interested in relationships. When I heard that, I knew that females thought quite differently from guys. So I said, well, I can either try to fight this war, I can either just try to hold on to this imagination that there is some sort of female out there who would be into the same things as I am. So what I did was I took that idea, what I just told you, and I threw it on the ground and I stomped on it. After that, I picked it up and then I threw it in the trash, and then I waited a day. And then after that, after the idea, then a day I threw that trash into the dumpster, and sometimes the trash man leaves residues of it outside at the driveway. And I sometimes get that old feeling again, getting a relationship and all that. But it's not healthy for a guy who has a high sex drive to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't, or to be in a relationship who's someone's mediocre. Like, the next relationship I do get into, she is going to be such a freak. She's going to have all the parts and the assets that I like about her. All right? And I know it's very shallow, ladies. It's so shallow. But the reason why I approve anyone being shallow, especially females, so I'm off of that negative side. I approve females being shallow because you only have one freaking life to live. You have one small, itty-bitty piece of crap, minuscule life to live that just consists of breathing in and out air and defecating. That's it. So because of this, I said my standards, which your standards should be high too, ladies and gentlemen. They should be way out of the door, because there is someone out there who can match your type of way of thinking. Even if you have to wait a lifetime or 10 years or the rest of your life until you're dead, oh well, you can die knowing that, hey, I didn't subdue to my... Didn't just say, hey, okay, I'm just going to get what I can. No, you don't do that in life. So the last part about the porno thing, it's not just a narcissist thing. It is a person who can't admit to you that they only kind of want you for that physical thing to do, to actually have a person there. But most cases, females are not going to comply to our 8 times a day. Yes, ladies. Yes, there's been times when it's 8 times a day. Call me a weirdo or call me whatever you want, but that is within most of us guys. We just don't talk about it, and I know you just feel as though there's guys out there who's normal. The normal guy has a high sex drive and is ready to do pretty much any given time of the day. But because we are in this new society where females do not have to subdue or submit or do anything for the person, and kind of find it funny that he has something that they don't have. The male has something that the female doesn't have, and it is the ability to want to. I'd be pissed off too if someone else can do something that I can't do. Alright? Let's open our eyes and see what it is for what it is, our current situation. That is why there is such a disconnect and a big difference on understanding why someone likes something so much and you don't understand why they do. We males really we're really kind of truly hiding our true feelings, honestly. And I know you ladies feel like you are the smarter ones and so on and so forth. In many cases, you have such different point of views that it kind of makes sense to go onto that path. But in this perspective, you can never imagine having an ability and a skill which is being devalued. When mere animals are doing more than you as a human being, there is something wrong. I breed puppies and aside with my family, and they're having more relations, and it's looked positive on, than a male who is very healthy and honestly cannot do what he has been born to do partially. Or a quarter of, you know. And this society is very controlled, it is very subdued, and it's very depressing. And under this pressure, you have to shine. You have, as a man, you have to shine. So, here comes the porno. The porno helps you shine. Every time a guy like me is finished with that, right? Our minds are nowhere near that activity, and it becomes, after doing it for so long, it becomes such a part of you that you really don't understand why you didn't discover this sooner, or you never really understand why would you even want to go in a relationship to experience the same type of feeling. Get that same feeling with all the extra baggage. It's not a diss, ladies. Please don't think that I'm sitting here and bashing ladies and all of that. No, ladies. I want to tell you the truth so that you can find the man that is right for you. There are beta male simps out there who enjoy not having sex. All right. There are beta male simps who enjoy your company only and do not want to have sex. There are a lot of guys out there like that. But pay attention, ladies. If you are with a guy or interested in a guy, I know it may be hard to get the truth out of him, but you're going to be able to tell if you put a provocative picture in front of him, and he will admit to you. Or if you're in a relationship and you slowly see a change, you don't approve of that, or you can't partake into that activity, you need to leave that relationship and stop trying to change him as that person, because it is already embedded within us type of guys. It's embedded that this option here is greater than dealing with the majority of the other options out there, which is other relationships or dealing with other people. Like this here allows me to jump the bridge. Remember, there's guys cheat more than girls, all right? I know people say girls lie more, yeah. But guys, I do a lot of slick cheating without actually even going out there and doing anything. I save a whole bunch of money by not participating in the Valentine's Day stuff, all of that. I save so much cash. I'm the biggest cheater. My stash is way high up from eliminating the whole relationship aspect. Yes, when I say it, and before I say it, a part of me is like yearning for it a little bit, but like that last bit of residue that's out there, it's not the risk far outweighs the benefits, right? And this is speaking from the porno head guys, all right? I love women, whatnot, but I'm not going to force women. We're not going to force you or try to open a door for you of which you're disgusted in. No. And the fact that he's prolonging the relationship, he is a very bad person for that, or she is a very bad person for trying to prolong the relationship, even though they actually do have a relationship with something else. Whether it be a doorknob or a light bulb or whatever, if that person is focusing on something else besides you, you need to get away from that person fast. And not meaning focusing on anything. I'm talking about something you don't like. If you don't like him watching porno and getting his rocks off because that's part of his happiness, you need to go. I've never had a problem with that in my other relationship. I lied my butt off. She would show me pictures of her friends provocatively, and she would try to see what my reaction was. But I have learned from the narcissist that I've dealt with of how to become the snake. How to become the snake without being the snake. And it's simply looking at something, but just seeing the phone for what it is. It's just a phone. And blocking off that whole sexual thing. And that whole situation of me blocking off or whatever my sexual arousalness, what she did towards me, that is one of the main reasons why you will never see me get in another relationship with someone who is not on my level. Won't happen. I'm not training anyone. I already have a cat for that. And so, it was just that whole blocking of the flow. When you block a male's flow of his energy, you are not letting him see you in a great light. You understand? When you block, don't touch me. I'm not ready for all that. Come on, let's just go have a good time. That right there is, to you, it's kind of like you're training him, but what you're doing is kind of like... And it's not a good feeling. Imagine, ladies, if every time you went to go buy makeup, and you went to the store, and they had it for one price. The price for your lipstick and your eyeshadow and all of that, whatever. I don't know. I'm sorry. was at a set price, and you did that for maybe a number of years. And one day you went into the store, and all of the prices were jacked up times 100. Okay, now we're doing a comparison to you seeing him watch porno, right, and getting mad and wanting to throw away the whole relationship. See? If you go and now the price is jacked up times 10, all right, and this is also comparing when a man is ready to show you some love and really get down and dirty, and you stop him. This is the exact equivalent, pay attention, of you going to the store, wanting to buy some makeup, and there is more of a price. The price is more for your makeup than what it was previously. The price. And so what you're going to do, ladies, don't lie. We all are human here, alright? Because I would do it too. I would walk away from that makeup section and try to find a different makeup place. And if they all said the same price, eventually I wouldn't buy any more makeup. Pay attention. That is what you're forcing us guys to do, alright? It's not your fault. Pay attention. I know that some people try to bash women and whatever. Bashing women does not gain me any money. Bashing women does not help me in any type of way. Nothing. It's like pouring water inside of the toilet bowl. The toilet bowl already has water in it. Why do I need to pour more water in it? That doesn't make any sense. So you're forcing us to, like you would walk away from the makeup, to simply erase the whole entire prospect and idea and activity of even getting the makeup. If I am making any sense right here, please leave a word in the description below. Remember, ladies, many men, the men that you either consider as weird or he has too much going on, or his sex drive is too high. Those are the normal men. The normal men whose genes and ancestries from before had an even higher sex drive. You understand? So you can't take the beast out of the wilderness and change it into a cat. The beast is still going to be the beast. It'll take a whole bunch of years to evolve it, but it's still going to be the beast. And I'm going to tell you, the beast is in me. Be sure to subscribe to Old Hats. Link is in the description. Thanks for watching. Also, click that bell